little quick video here. Kind of was mentioned, and I was like, man, that is a beautiful freaking idea. So this code technically isn't mine. I've taken it and I've modified it and put it into Playmaker and I've made actions, but it's for head bobbing, right? And it's, I put it into one action, nice and easy. So for example, let's just create a, I guess an empty. Just stick them here, and this is going to be our player. This is going to be super quick, by the way. And we're going to create a head, and I'm going to take the camera and put the camera there. So the camera is going to sit there, and the head. All right, so on the player, I'm going to add a character controller. All right, just like that. And I'm going to take the head, I'm actually going to move it up a bit. Something like that. Alright, so in here we are going to add an FSM. And we're very quickly just going to, what is it? We want, well, we want HeadBob. This is the action I made. And we will see that in a brief momento. And we'll get controller simple move, and probably a mouse look. Mouse look 2. I like mouse look 2 better than mouse look 1. Alright, so we're going to mouse look the head. And I am going to bring these down. Something a little more reasonable. Reverse the Y. I don't want any of these. That's good. We're going to, oh, we need to get axes vector. Let's get something like that. We need the vector, that's a V. And we're going to move there. Space self, speed 3. Now we have head bob. So we have a head, we have a camera, and we can fill some of this out. So the bob frequency, I'm going to say 3. And then these ones are going to go like, I don't know, 0.2, maybe 0.1 might be better. And then this here is some of the thing I modified. I originally had it as a bool, and I thought with this it might be better to not have it as a bool. So if walking is a value, then threshold is when does it turn on. I thought that might be easier to use, that we can just punch a float in there based on our movement speed. So as you can see, I can look around, and we're not head bobbing. If I start moving, well, I gotta move in the right direction first. Hold on here. Let's get the magnitude real quick just to show you something. All right. So we're gonna take this magnitude. You should have that anyways, and I'm going to plug that into the is walking with a 0.1. So once we go beyond 0.1 with the magnitude, we're going to start the head bob. And I want get axis vector relative to the camera, or to the head. Yeah, I mean, you can do the camera as well, but all right, so now I push forward, and now I'm going in the right direction. But as you see, I got head bob happening. I stop, head bob stops. And if I go down, I mean, I can take this up to forward. This is kind of how often. Like if you want to do a run, like you could change that to like a 5 or a 6. And this is by how much. If I go crazy, you'll see this thing go like, it's like I'm taking giant steps. Like, oh my God, bang, bang, bang. Getting all just wild and nuts there. All right, horizontal. Get a little more on that, and we can smooth it out. Oh, it's a little excessive. But there we have head bobbing, and fully adjustable. And like I said, I mean, you could take this, and if you go like something crazy, it's like you're, I don't know, doing some sort of run or something maybe. But I mean, you can play with it. I mean, you want to make it a variable and do stuff with it as a variable, you could do that. I mean, it's not my code. I'll link the original creator of the script that that I ripped this off of, more or less, in the description. I mean, he should get credit. It's not mine, right? Said, and that's like, it's magnitudes up, starts head bobbing, right? So super easy to use, fast, effective head bobbing. Said this action here I'm going to put on my GitHub, and I'll link that in the video description so you can download that. And I'll put a link to the original maker, who they don't do Playmaker. I literally just seen this on the Discord, their channel. They do regular scripts and stuff like that, and they have their mechanics. And actually, I haven't really watched any of their stuff, but from what I have seen so far, they look good. So I took their script from one of their tutorials, brought that into our world of Playmaker, did some modifications to it, and made it work.